Bad news for all casual drinkers. A new study has proposed that drinking even a couple of units of alcohol, ranging between 1 shot glass to 1 can of beer a day, can cause brains to shrink. The study, which was published in the journal Nature, observed the alcohol consumption data and brain scans of 36,678 healthy individuals in the middle-aged or older categories, and attempted to find links between alcohol intake and changes in the brain. Of course, the study took into account variables such as individual head size and tried to come up with an accurate as possible inference based on the. Unfortunately, the study noted that the more a person consumed alcoholic drinks, the smaller their overall brain volume, including gray matter volume and white matter microstructure. Image. Healthline. Interestingly, the results also showed that those who consumed even very small alcohol units on the regular were impacted negatively. The results showed that drinking around a pint or half of a pint daily could lead to the equivalent of 2 years of brain aging, while the number only increased exponentially alongside elevated consumption. For years, scientists have tried to ascertain the effects of alcohol on the brain, and this new study challenges the widespread belief that drinking just a little bit of alcohol doesn't really affect the physical conditions of our gray matter. So much for the phrase "just a little won't harm you." There is some evidence that the effect of drinking on the brain is exponential, said the study's co-corresponding author Remy Daviat. It's not linear, it gets worse the more you drink. So one additional drink a day could have more of an impact than any of the previous drinks that day. That means that cutting back on that final drink of the night might have a big effect in terms of brain aging. Those who love an alcoholic beverage every day might want to slow down a bit. Image. University of Maryland. While the results may not seem great for those who do drink every day, the rest of us who enjoy a couple of pints on the weekend, as opposed to having one every single day, will have to wait and see what results the team come up with for their next study. After seeing how regular daily drinks can significantly affect a person's brain, the team will now be looking at whether or not the same effects can occur in people that opt to binge drink occasionally instead, like when some of us don't have any alcohol throughout the week, but then down several pints in a single night during the weekend. Hopefully that study turns out a little more favorably for us social drinkers. But even if not, will that really scare any of us away from a pint or two? Read more life stories. Man starts growing black hair on his tongue. Turns out to be a common condition. COVID-19 is far from over after 6 million lives lost in 2 years, WHO warns. First human to get pig heart transplant dies after 2 months. Cover image sourced from New Scientist and ResearchGate.